we're going to go take a bit of a tour through some of the headlines, things that crossed my newsfeed this week. We're going to have a little bit of a different spin on it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give a report card to different people in the news. I always wanted to be a teacher, but I always also wanted to make money, so I never actually did it. But this is my opportunity to sort of scratch that itch and judge other people in a way that other people get to hear. So I think that's exciting, a way to use my platform. First thing that I will be grading this week, aliens. Yeah, that's right. We went there. If you're not on like Joe Rogan Twitter or like constantly refreshing the New York Post, you might not have heard about this, but a Harvard scientist this week came out and said that a rare interstellar object that is heading to Earth, that is the size of Manhattan, by the way, one of the biggest cities ever, could be an alien probe that will attack us in November. First off, congrats, aliens. You finally fucking did it. You have the balls to attack the greatest planet I know, planet Earth. So I'm going to give you a good, right off the bat, A+ on aggressiveness and A+ on courage. But there are many categories to this grading. Number 2, the timing. This is where my biggest issue with the aliens is November is honestly the worst time to attack planet Earth. All right. This is peak football season. Zootopia 2 is coming out. Thanksgiving is around the corner. There's probably some sort of election. You're going to piss off a lot of people if you attack during this time period. And nobody fights harder than a group of pissed off people that had the football season ruined, honestly. So you're going to fucking lose that battle. F on that category. Also, as far as like secretiveness, if we can tell that you're going to come to us, you're not doing a very good job. You know what I'm saying? So overall, aliens, C+, and fucking bring it. Okay, we're ready to fight with you, and we always will be. Next category, honestly my favorite category. Every week you come to us for snack food news, right? And this week we have 2 incredible items that have sort of graced the internet. The first one is a company called Rewind that has launched a chip brand that is flavored like 9-volt batteries. So they're aiming to capture what they say the nostalgia of that comes from licking a 9-volt battery and like getting buzzed by it. This is a Netherlands brand, I think. So like, I don't know if that's nostalgic to people there. It's not nostalgic to me. Kate, did you ever do something like that?
No, can't say I ever did.
I will say the fact that they have the technology to match the flavor of a 9-volt battery, that's a good use of science, honestly. So that's already a good thing. And the second thing that came out this week, Oreos and Reese's dropped a new cookie. That's just an unbeatable combo.
Yeah, I'm here for that. I'm
absolutely here for that. Just in time for Halloween. Well, early for Halloween, honestly. Halloween's pretty far away. So for the snack food category, I'm going to give you guys an A+ this week. You earned it. See, guys, I'm a generous teacher, all right? So far we have a couple great categories. Our next category, reboots. Something that has really taken up a lot of American culture is reboots. We will never make anything new ever again. And that's just a fact of life, and you have to accept that. I'm not here to judge the concept of reboots. I'm here to judge the reboots, right? So this week, we had a lot of reboots. We had Happy Gilmore 2. Kate, did you see Happy Gilmore 2?
I did.
Did you enjoy it?
I had fun.
It was definitely a movie.
It was a movie.
It was definitely a movie. It was a movie, yo. Happy Gilmore was a movie.
It really was a movie.
Really
Act 3. Wow.
It was a collection of scenes. It was definitely a collection of scenes. It was the top-rated movie in Netflix history. Like, more people watched that than any movie fucking ever, which is kind of crazy. A bit of a reflection on Netflix's movie production, but it did well. Naked Gun is coming out on Friday, which I'm excited about. Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson dating. That's a big thing. A lot of like co-star romance to help sell the film. We've seen this before with Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. What was the one with like Harry Styles and that
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde.
We got Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell.
This is a formula. They're rebooting the marketing formula as well. We also have some other shows coming out. King of the Hill is back. There's a talk of a new Air Bud coming out in 2026. I'm a massive Air Bud fan, so I'm reserving judgment on that. Here's a pitch on what the new Air Bud should be: a grisly take on a dog who has lost it all, right? He's been a celebrity for years. Maybe he picked up a rawhide addiction. He's spending all his money on bones. Maybe he accidentally overdoses on brownies, and people don't know if it's an accident, if he did it on purpose, and now he's got to rebuild his life, connect with his family. That would be a gritty reboot. I'm going to give reboots this week a B+, right? They performed well. Was the quality what they needed to be? Probably not, but whatever. Things don't have to be good. They just have to exist in today's day and age. The final category that I'm going to be attacking is the legal system. Yeah, that's right. I'm going after big legal system. We have a couple big lawsuits this week that I'm not a huge fan of. Spoiler alert. LeBron James has been suing the people who make AI videos of him being pregnant. A lot of times, Steph Curry will be the father. James Harden will be the father. Couple things here. What is his problem with this? This is unbelievable exposure for LeBron James. I hadn't heard about LeBron James until I saw these videos, honestly. Also, billionaires should not be allowed to sue normal people. If you're a fucking billionaire, we get to do whatever we want to you within a certain frame of reference. But I don't know. LeBron's like, who's making these videos of him? Like 19-year-olds? Like, relax, dude. There's been another story in the news that I think might be a rumor, but I'm going to treat it as truth. The Astronomer CEO is reportedly suing Coldplay for like the whole viral kiss cam thing. Like, dude, it's not Coldplay's fault that you brought your mistress to a fucking Coldplay concert and like swayed with her romantically, all right? Blame something else for this. Blame like, I don't know, like being like neurodivergent like other people do, or your ADHD or something. Don't blame Coldplay. Coldplay did nothing wrong here. The final beef that I have with the legal system was the shocking arrest of Chuck E. Cheese last week, who was arrested on charges of credit card fraud. Chuck E. Cheese is above the law. A lot of people are above the law, and Chuck E. Cheese is one of them. Legal system, F, failure.